Guys, Kayla Harrison is injured. That's why her fight against Amanda Nunes is officially off now. She needs surgery before coming back to the cage. And they're not going to be fighting on UFC 324. In the hindsight, it could actually be a good thing. Look, I know that was like a great event, but in the hindsight, it could be a good thing because UFC was getting a lot of criticism from the fans when they were saying, why didn't you put that fight as like the main event? That fight was to determine who is the greatest female fighter of all time. Obviously, if you look at the accolades, Amanda Nunes has won the championship in 135 pounds, 145 pounds, twice in 135, and she has beaten almost all of the great fighters. She's beaten Chris Cyborg, she's beaten Ronda Rousey, she's beaten Holly Holmes, she's beaten what's the name of the girl? She's beaten a lot of fighters. Oh, Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, on Valentina Shevchenko, she had size advantage, but even though she had size advantage, she was still able to play very well in that game, and she beat her twice. Second fight was kind of close, but officially she did beat her. And then you have Kayla Harrison, who is arguably one of the greatest female athletes of all time. I mean, the girl won Olympics twice. She got gold twice in judo, which is like one of the hardest things to do. Like judo is literally one of the hardest things to do, and she won it in the Olympics like twice. And then she was a PFL champion. She's a UFC champion. She's been ragdolling everybody. She had like a few tough fights when she had to strike a lot. And so that fight would have been to determine who is the greatest female fighter of all time. And I think that fight deserves the main event spot. And in this, in the UFC 324, they actually put Gaethje versus Patty as like the main event. Because they would have probably thought that Gaethje and Patty could talk more shit and they could probably sell the fight more. But people don't even agree with the Gaethje and Patty fight for the interim title. Like, they don't value it that much because they think Ormond should have been the number one contender. So, I mean, it's fine. They could probably put Omar versus Figgy as like they can move that to the main event, not the main event. Sorry, main card, and then maybe add another prelims fight, and then Amanda versus Kayla could happen in the future, in a few months. And by the way, I wouldn't mind if Ronda Rousey comes back and she faces one of those girls as well. Like if Amanda versus Kayla Harrison goes down. And then after that, Ronda comes back because they would have like a strong storyline. Like Ronda and Kayla, they used to train together. And Ronda used to whoop Kayla, not disrespecting Kayla. Kayla was much younger than Ronda. So Ronda was much more experienced. They were like close partners. And it was in judo, by the way. So they could have a storyline. Oh, now Kayla has done MMA. Now Kayla has, can a student beat a master? Something like that, right? So we'll see.